Welcome to the World of Mush Open Development Project. My name is Chris, the Dire Dungeon Master. I'll be your guide through the project toolkit. We are planning on offering this whole tutorial series as an hour of design, an hour of code, and an hour of art, uh, kind of format for the tutorials. So we're going to guide you through some of the more experimental things that are available, mixed modalities and different types of play performances, as well as a kind of core toolkit for story and character-based game systems. So we're going to use our little project here using our mushroom character, Mush, World of Mush. And for the first part of this, we're going to look at the side scroller as an easier camera lock. It's going to be a 3D environment, and we're going to mix together some miniatures and some stop motion and some experimental effects, as well as some hand painted backgrounds. And we're going to go through how to do a quick mock-up using Photoshop. And then up here, you'll see we're going to follow some standard industry standard processes, as well as how to collaborate. So we're going to go through Miro and go through brainstorming together collaboratively with a remote team distributed across the globe, and look at how to lay out your mechanic systems, core mechanics inventory system, look at doing dialogue, and how to keep your theme and your pillars intact as you develop and evolve your idea. And lastly, we'll go through the polish, how to go through art direction. We have a team of amazing programmers and designers and artists that we're working with that are also excited to share their processes and their thoughts on how they make what they make. And it's going to be a lot of fun. It's something that I've been working on for many, many years as a teacher, going on my 20 something year of doing this. So all these assets you see here will be made available. Um, each one has been, designed in ZBrush and Photoshop and Unreal Engine. So the industry standard tools we're going to go through will be Maya. So we'll teach you how to get your toolkit put together and how to get your scale and proportion. Here's one of our mushroom myconoid creatures, the mushroom queen, and but to get your camera sizes figured out for building an epic scene. We'll also look at ZBrush, excuse me, of course, Photoshop, and how to bring in um, a modular kit bash toolkit so that you can do different types of characters from a single body type, how to put on different garments and costume model kits as well. And of course, we'll get into Unreal Engine and bring it all together. And so we have a little experimental kind of gymnasium kit that has the features. So how to do a simple dialogue system that's interactive, how to get quests, how to get your pickup, how to get your jump platforms, teleporters. We have a little critter with some AI procedural animation going on up here. And that's going to be a ton of fun going through each of these steps one at a time and taking, a core asset list. Like, what are the modular pieces? What are the main things you need to build an environment, whether it's a film or a game? Although we are focusing on game design as well as some game scripting and video game development. Um, there's a lot of standardized processes that once you get your core spreadsheet figured out, you could really go quickly through a lot of the developmental process. So putting those together with your team on Miro, getting them into functional reference boards in PureRef, which is, I'm discovering, way more powerful than I originally thought it was. So you can see here, we're going to go through doing good reference, making sure whatever it is you're making, what the core parts are. What are the core parts to a mushroom? So the mushroom forest and civilization characters has always been an old go-to. We're going to do some throwback shout outs to the original Dungeons and Dragons of the Myconids characters. Ours are going to be, of course, our own variants. We will use some AI stuff just to do a little bit of extra reference checking. So we'll take a look at that. And then more real world reference. If we're going to build a giant forest, we want to know what giant trees and structures already look like, and how we can adapt some of these existing features into something fantastical and something out of your imagination. We'll also look at doing pillars for visual design. So for this particular project, picking pillars for your visual design as well as your game design. For this one, we're going to look at some really colorful psychedelic portions from the mushroom side of things in terms of design. So we're going to look at some of the alebrijes and different Day of the Dead types of patterns and colors and design. The calacas and calaveras, like have a lot of skulls and different tileable patterns that we can uh, filter through our textures, as well as the organic environments, as well as the characters, and how to arrange these right and put them together. We're also going to look at some of the original kind of patterns and nature illustrations from Ernest Haeckel, and getting some of these geometric forms to show up in the creatures and critters. We're going to do a lot of creature and character design, and we'll look at some bioluminescence and have some fun with some lighting, and do some cast of characters, look at some of that for the background. The One of the first characters we'll do will be the sidekick, the shroomy character. So we're going to have some fun smashing together with the chimeric forms, some tardigrade, a little floaty tardigrade character, and mix together some of the cuter characteristics, because I don't think tardigrades are very cute at all. But baby hippos are cute, and so are little baby truffle pigs. So he'll be your little companion that follows Mush around inside the environment. Um, Getting the backdrops and cities, I think that doing some cityscapes and some digital map paintings will help as well. And doing some formal layout and model sheets, and being able to build the character both as a maquette, as a kind of conceptual design by hand, as well as the digital version, which you saw just getting started here in ZBrush. And so, yeah, I'm excited to show you how this is working. We also have some absolutely amazing music going on here with our musician. So I know you probably can't hear that yet, but let's see if I can throw that on. Yeah. So Unreal Engine comes with a great toolkit. So I think being able to um, kind of take this amazing free software and design something really specific to your style and to your what you want to do for your storytelling. And um, you could change the camera. We're going to choose the side scroll on this at first, but I think as we develop, we will hopefully have more toolkits available that allow you to switch the camera view and be able to kind of change your perspective on the game from top down, from side to orthographic, and more. So, all right, let's go ahead and let's get started.